The clock is ticking on the 2026 legislative session, with only 2 weeks left. The House and Senate have two different tax proposals. Will this affect your wallet as a taxpayer? Stay tuned as we go through all of the updates in Week 7 of the 2026 legislative session. I'm Florida's 17th Lieutenant Governor Jeff Kottkamp, President and CEO of Florida TaxWatch, Florida's leading government watchdog and public policy think tank. With only 2 weeks remaining in session, lawmakers still have not reached agreement on the state budget. There's no deal on tax relief, no agreement on property taxes, and no announced schedule for budget conference negotiations. Committee meetings are nearly over. The Senate has just 3 regular committee meetings left. If major compromises don't take place soon, legislators may need an extended or even special session to pass a budget. Both chambers advanced tax relief packages last week, but they are not the same. The Senate proposal focuses primarily on a 2.5-month outdoor sales tax holiday, saving taxpayers about $34 million. The House proposal is significantly larger, roughly $250 million in tax cuts, including the same sales tax holiday as the Senate, a sales tax exemption for impact-resistant windows and doors, and a 1-year exemption for firearm accessories, not to mention a 1-year tax reduction on domestic beer and a tax credit for employers who help workers with home buying expenses. The Senate has already filed a delete-all amendment that could significantly reshape its proposal. Here's a major fiscal decision that hasn't received enough attention. Each year, Florida passes a piggyback bill, which is a legislative measure commonly used in states like Florida that updates state tax laws to conform with changes made to the federal Internal Revenue Code. But this year is different. Adopting all recent federal corporate income tax changes would cost Florida roughly $3.5 billion in revenue. Instead, lawmakers appear poised to decouple entirely, meaning those federal tax cuts will not automatically apply to Florida's state tax code. That protects state revenue, but it also means businesses won't receive the same state-level tax benefits. Several bills have cleared at least one chamber or are nearing final action. HB 428 expands the swimming lesson voucher program and strengthens drowning prevention education. HB 441 increases transparency in state conservation land transactions and is headed to the governor. HB 767 improves transparency for property insurance consumers by creating an online resource center with rate filings, mitigation credits, and claims information. 2 weeks remain in the 2026 legislative session. No budget deal, no finalized tax package, and major negotiations still ahead. The next 2 weeks will determine whether lawmakers reach consensus or extend the session. For continued updates and independent analysis on these and other taxpayer issues, please visit floridataxwatch.org. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week for another recap.